Okay, we're back a little bit later with my final one for the evening. I went to Super One yesterday and I was hoping to get one of these and I didn't see them at first. There was this one left in the tomatillo bin and I didn't catch it at first because I was looking for a bin full of them and I didn't look at the sign. The sign was still up on the front of the shelf. This is a cherry bomb pepper. I think sometimes they're just called cherry peppers. So, yeah, I picked it up. It had one. It's kind of dried and wrinkly, as you can see, and it has this hole on the back. Basically, what happened was there was a tiny bad spot on it, so I just cut it out with a knife, and I am gonna cut it open and take at least a few of the seeds out, just so I have them for my seed bank. But I want to show you the seed dispersal. First, I'm gonna take off the crown here. Okay, so cut this open and we'll check out the seeds. There's a lot of seeds in this, you can see. It's kind of hard to see actually from that angle. But oh, here we go. Look at all those. I'm going to take a bunch of those out. Oh, I don't want to take a lot of the pith out. I'm going to have to wash my hands after this because, yeah, don't want to itch myself somewhere or scratch my eye and have some burning. And contrary to popular belief, capsaicin is not actually present in the seeds themselves. A lot of people say, oh, if you eat the seeds and leave the seeds in, it'll be hotter. That can be true to an extent, but it's only because the residual capsaicin that rubs off from the veins, the pith, the foamy stuff that the seeds are attached to. So don't let anybody tell you. Okay. Such as it is, kind of mutilated, but I'll show you what's left. There's still some seeds in there. But in any case, cherry bomb. Well, food cooking pretty quickly here. Very sweet. Trying to place the flavor. Maybe similar to a Serrano, but sweeter. The skin is pretty thick. Like the flesh is juicy. Really sweet. A little bit tart in the background. I can feel the heat on the tip of my tongue. A little bit on my lips.
hit the back of my throat a little bit as I was swallowing it. Not so bad. It's more my lips and the very tip of my tongue. Top of my tongue are throbbing a little bit. A little bit of tingling when I swallow. And a little bit of warmth down the bottom of my sternum. That's not too bad. It kicks up a bit when I talk. Nose is clearing out a bit. But my lips are burning. With a thickening of the saliva at the back of my tongue. And I'm drooling a little bit. Mainly concentrated around the periphery of my lips. At the corners and in a little bit, especially on this side. Tip of my tongue and top of my tongue. I can feel it's already starting to die down a bit. They pack a pretty decent punch. They're not a non-hot pepper, but by comparison to some of the hottest ones that I've tried, they're pretty tame overall. Really good sweet flavor. Akin to a bell pepper, but not really. Especially in light of the ancient sweet I just ate before this one, which is a good comparison as far as bell pepper type flavor. This one, similar flesh texture and whatnot. Really succulent, tender, but the skin was thicker on the cherry bomb pepper. Similar maybe to a Serrano, or like a ripe Serrano, red ones or orange ones that are sweeter as opposed to the green. But I think the underlying flavor was similar, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I ate the Serranos, but yeah, the nose is running. Not really sweating. My forehead didn't really heat up. My head feels faintly warm. But not really much going on with that either. Mainly just when I exhale or talk. My lips burn and my tongue. A little bit on the roof of my mouth. On the first section of the roof of my mouth, just behind my front teeth. On the top here. I can feel a little bit of tingly, faint throbbing, but it's not really all that bad. Yeah, my face feels faintly warm when I sit still for a minute and don't talk. Nose is cleared out, as you can hear. There's a little bit of drippage going on as my passages are clearing out, but I don't have any tissues at hand. So, just ride it out with that. That's nice. Good. Low. We'll say high on the low end. So if low is a section, it's a little bit up towards the top, tending towards mid-low. If I were to categorize the overall heat, it's pretty. As far as overall chili peppers go, it's pretty mild. Obviously, since it is technically a hot chili, has capsaicin in it, it is hot. Anybody who doesn't like that kind of stuff was going to say they're all really hot, even if, by comparison, duration of burn and how quick it sets in, these are pretty mild overall. And I've eaten quite a few peppers. I wouldn't say I'm a connoisseur or an expert yet of the more exotic varieties, but out of all the different ones that I've tried, I've had some really hot ones. I've had some pretty mild ones. I've had ones that are supposed to have heat, such as the Cubanelle, which, have any heat at all. I've had jalapenos with no heat. I've had hot banana wax, the Hungarian wax peppers that are allegedly hot, that turned out to have no heat at all. But these ones, they got a fairly decent heat. It kicks in while you're chewing the pepper. Some peppers you can't feel the heat kick in until after you've swallowed it, and then you can feel the. This one I could feel it right away as I was eating it up, that it was had a little bit of a heat to it, and it's set in for a few minutes now. It's almost died completely. Yeah, faint burn on the edges of my lips all the way around, especially pronounced in the corners of my lips. My tongue a little bit, especially when I breathe out on it, and on the little bit on, like I said, behind my back teeth or front teeth, on the roof of my mouth there a little bit. I can feel that, but it's pretty much died down now. So, cherry bomb peppers, they're quite a delight. Fairly decent capsicum type flavor, similar to a Serrano, although I might reiterate, not reiterate, I might test another Serrano and just so I can see a comparison for flavor, because I don't remember exactly, but my gut instinct tells me that it's similar to a Serrano, and they're pretty good, nice and sweet, really tender flesh. The skin is a little bit thick, but the overall flavor is really nice. A nice sweet hot pepper, fair heat, be good for a salsa or a pico, I think. But yeah, good stuff.